Donald Trump announces RFK Jr. for HSS. And my thirst thoughts where we go from the most beautiful and brave person on the planet, a morbidly obese trans woman as our HSS, to this guy who thinks he's all about health. Oh my God. Wait, what? Wait. What was I talking about? What's happening here? What did he say there? Did you see this? Did you see that? Did you see what MSNBC said? He's mad. They're arguing. They are upset. We're reminiscing. Congratulations to Nancy Pelosi. She'll never stop. And we're gonna call her tonight. And my wife gets stuck on a tower. Hey, it's time to get down from that tower, girl. There's her phone number. And the most epic interview of all time. How do you feel about this? Welcome to the show!
Okay, let's go.
Let's go, Lake, and let the world
Trust the government.
She sent in a little video for us. Oh. Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. Say, it's me.
Anti-woke.
Anti-woke?
suck on this, Biden.
Would we the all
Folks stepping on them because it's black.
I wear heels. They're not for a fashion statement. They're for ammunition.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the freaking show. How are we feeling? We see some of your super chats. Derek, I call it a healthy, but you're having a long day. Dude, I'm always having a long day. Am I right? Am I freaking right? The Watchman calls yellow alert to move forward with caution. Okay, good. What's up, Swill? What's up, Disco? What's up, Valerie? How are we feeling? I hope Elon buys McDonald's for Trump and RFK improves the menu. Do you guys even have McDonald's in Russia anymore? In your face! You'll never be us, dude. You'll freaking never be us. Derek, what about the bear costume car attack insurance fraud? Hey, man, when you're on drugs, you're on drugs. Am I right? Am I right? When you're trying to go sober, some of the things you did while you were high are probably not good. Let's just say that. Coneheads move forward with caution. Hope everyone is well. I hope you guys are well too. Let's get it right into it though, huh? Donald Trump announces RFK for HSS. Biden's HSS looks exactly like this. The quintessence of health. And of course, every libtard's first thought is, RFK doesn't have anything that makes him think he can be a healthy guy, except for he's already the hottest guy in the administration. Here's a picture of me and RFK. So, yeah. We go from somebody on hormone blockers to somebody using hormones to get jacked. We go from somebody that's being able to speak to somebody struggling for their life to speak. we go from a triple, quadruple chin to two beautiful boobs. I'm excited about what's going on. RFK nominated for HSS. President-elect Donald Trump has nominated RFK Jr. to lead the Department of Health and Human Services after his sworn into office in January. Everyone kept thinking, when is he going to announce RFK Jr.'s position? RFK puts out this tweet saying, "Thank you, Donald Trump, for your leadership and courage. I'm committed to advancing the mission of making America healthy again. We have a generational opportunity to bring together the greatest minds in science, medicine, industry, and government." Are you talking about Joe Rogan? Is that who you're talking about? The greatest minds? And government to put an end to chronic disease epidemic. I look forward to working with more than 80,000 employees at HSS. Can we get rid of that and make it down to 40,000? To free the agencies and smothering cloud of corporate capture, they can pursue their mission and make America, again, the healthiest people on earth. Come on, let's go. Let's make America healthy. We're already doing better as a country, to be honest. Every time I watch like English soccer, I'm always like, God, people in England are fat. Together, we clean up corruption, stop the revolving door between industry and government, and return our health agencies to the rich tradition of gold standard, evidence-based science. Oh, yeah? What do you know about that? Only Fauci does that. I provide Americans with transparency and access to data so they can make informed choices for themselves and their family. My commitment to America's people is to be honest public servant. Let's go. Heck yeah, dude. I'm excited about this. I'm about to work out. Scared me with the Admiral. My bad, Disco. My bad. My bad. RFK got worms in his brains. How is he going to help? Well, those worms also have brains, so he has quadruple the brains you do in your face. But Donald Trump put out this. I told RFK he can beat the HSS. However, I'm still eating McDonald's until you fix your voice. Until you fix your voice. It's me. I can't do it. I can't do the voice. Dare, you got to do the RFK voice. I'm trying. Listen, we need to get the people healthy again. It hurts. It freaking hurts doing it. I almost feel bad. I don't even know how he does it. I feel like it's like some kind of side effect from drug usage, but I'm not sure. Let me see. I don't trust Matt Gaetz, says the Watchman. Yeah, we'll wait for that one. I'm worried about, I'm curious about all those allegations with this 17-year-old. Kind of makes me feel uncomfortable. Matt Gaetz always wanted to be Attorney General, so see his podcast for brand. What? The Dems are freaking out over Trump's picks, and they were the worst administration in the history of the country. Oh, dude, I know. They told them that this person was a picture of health. If you are a healthcare professional and you don't treat your own body with health, I struggle to trust you. You know, it's like a Christian. It's like a pastor. He's like, I'm an atheist, but I'm the pastor of this church. Look, I can read the Bible just like you. I can interpret the Bible. I can exegete the Bible and tell you things about your life, but deep down inside, I'm an atheist. You're like, I don't know if I want to trust you with fixing or helping my own faith. Because if you don't even have faith, why do I want to believe anything you have to say? Not a bad way to start. You have to have brain damage to do the RFK. Is that what it is? I can't do it. I freaking can't. So Donald Trump is saying he's going to keep eating McDonald's. And yes, okay, lawyers. Okay. And also, Chris Christie comes out. I like the RFK pick for HSS, but he's kind of a fat ass. God, I want him to say this so bad. I want him to. I just want him to say it so bad. I just think that I'm not a fan of the RFK pick because he's not as healthy as me. Chris Christie, you in that baseball uniform still haunts my dreams. The Admiral was ineffective HSS secretary because they never took risk. No balls. I like that. Wait, did the Admiral cut off the cojones, or are the cojones still there? Tell us where your cojones are. God. Chris Christie. I know. What if Chris Christie did say that? Remember when like there was like a time for a while where Republicans almost kind of like Chris Christie because he was like the New Jersey Republican. It's just good to have New Jersey Republicans around. And then you find out about him and he's just like, oh, you're just like all the other Republicans I hate. Okay. Chris Christie gets woke with the Admiral. Gets woke with the Admiral? Oh, you better not. All right, let's get into some of these reactions. MSNBC has already reacted to this, of course, and I can't think of anybody better than her. I'm gonna try not to cry on stream right now. I'm gonna try my best not to cry on stream of reacting to RFK Jr. Are you good?
Sources tell NBC News that the president-elect, Donald Trump, is expected to pick Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to be the Secretary of Health and Human Services.
He better not.
Trump had previously promised RFK a, quote, big role after RFK abandoned his independent bid for president and endorsed Donald Trump. The New York Times describes him like this, as a, quote, environmental lawyer who has no medical or public health degrees.
The New York Times describes him as this, an environmental lawyer that has no healthcare degrees. Quote unquote.
And has promoted anti-vaccine conspiracies for years, end quote.
Dixie says, I worked at the same hospital as Rachel did back when his name was Richard. What was Richard like?
Quote, regarding the Food and Drug Administration, the agency that is responsible for the safety of our prescriptions, vaccines, cosmetics, food, even veterinary medicine, an agency that would be under his purview.
Oh, great. He's going to be in charge of veterinary medicine? Run for your life, bears. He's literally going to kill all of the bears and put them in a New York park. New York Park. I'm going to season my steaks with her tears. Good.
Cheers, RFK has said that, quote, entire departments have to go. Let's bring into our breaking news coverage former Obama White House policy director, MSNBC medical contributor, Dr. Kavita Patel. Dr. Patel, you're...
Tell us, Dr. Kavita Patel. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes, bring in a doctor who already probably has ego issues. Excuse me, everyone. I'm a doctor. I am speaking. Why is every doctor I've ever met is kind of douchey, where they're just like, oh, there it is. Every doctor I've ever met is just like, I'm a doctor. Yeah. So you could literally ask me any healthcare question, and I'll tell you the answer. And you're like, I have Google for that. It's not the same. I went to school, man. Okay, let's hear from the doctors. Let's hear from the doctor.
Your first reaction.
How are you feeling?
Oh my God. I mean, those of us who have spent our lifetime, kind of decades working in and around in HHS.
See, those of us that have spent so much time studying. I've literally spent so much time studying, and you guys watch one TikTok video and you think you know more than me? No chance. You don't need a medical degree to fire everyone. No, 100%. Or run doctors. It's like, I'm not telling you how to give care to your patients. I'm just telling you how to be efficient. Okay? Maybe remove some of the regulation, and maybe all that money you were making off drug companies, you're no longer gonna make. And now you got to be like a real doctor, a non-biased doctor, not a doctor that pushes different prescriptions, because those prescription companies have taken you out to nice dinners and buy you nice things. One of the weirdest things you find out about the medical industry is a lot of these doctors will go to these big corporate events, Las Vegas, big places like that with drug companies. And then drug companies back in the 90s and stuff, before the Oxy stuff, they were getting like free trips and stuff and going on private jets. But now it's like you can take them out to dinner and woos them. And there's like all these ways that you can give them a little bit extra oomph and money to push your drug. And they do it all the time. It's so sick. It's freaking sick. The darkness under her eyes makes her so hot.
I'm not kidding, Nicole. texts were flying off the chain, both Democrats and Republicans saying, this can't be real. Someone must have gotten this wrong.
Yeah.
This can't be possible. And now the second underlying chain, there's some silver linings. The second thought I had is, he can't get confirmed, can he? But I'm just listening to you talk about the DNI and all these other roles that require some sort of White House or confirmation or some combination. And here we are. It is really hard to believe. There are career staff texting me saying this was just the push they needed to try to get out. They were already on the fence and worried. So we're not just going to see this incredible kind of integration of ideology that has no science behind it.
Oh, right. A guy that wants more transparency in science is all of a sudden anti-science? God, imagine listening to yourself speak and you call yourself a doctor, madam. No chance. No chance.
See probably the best of the best career staff leaving these agencies potentially hollow that he would oversee.
I'm nervous. You're nervous. Our healthcare industry is literally dying before our eyes.
We are totally screwed thanks to RFK Jr.
We're done. We're done. We're totally screwed. And Billy Crystal has proven it right here. It's as bad as we thought it might be. It actually worse. These people are freaking out. Look, somebody that doctor might prescribe you with a bit of paranoia.
Emotional damage.
You need to relax, Billy Crystal. It's as bad as we thought it might be, all caps. Actually worse. It's actually worse. It's the worst thing known to mankind. How dare this Trump put this jacked, beautiful, tan, gorgeous man who does so many push-ups and works out hard and pumps his veins full of testosterone boosters. How dare he put him in charge? We're the real adults. We're the real adults. We're speaking. I'm speaking. You ain't speaking. And guess what? You're also...
You ain't black.
You're not. You're not black. Even CNN. Derek just calling a yellow alert. It's not as bad as it seems, or is it? It is. I don't even know what a yellow alert means. Okay. She's not a friend of Peanut. No. Peanut is dead.
I can't understand you.
Peanut has passed away. Stephen King has left X. Finally, I could be free to do all the things I want to do. All these women are worried about secretly want to give him 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, 100%. Bro, I do fantasize about lying to Tulsi about matters of national security. yeah, same.
Super chat hey. $5. Derek, how many chugs could a butt chug? Chug if a butt chug could chug butts. Love always, Swill.
Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. It means a lot to me. How much chugs could a butt chug if a butt chug butts? 5 chugs. It's science. That's what Fauci told me. And thank you so much for the $5 super chat. It means a lot. And here's CNN reacting to the same news. Guy, remember this freakazoid during COVID? He would come on and just be like, everyone needs to wear a mask all the time. 6 feet of distance? How about 20 feet of distance? Distance isn't enough distance. Keep the people away from me.
To steer clear of politics, but this really isn't about politics because this is somebody who has been, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who has been pushing quackery, who has been pushing lies, who has been pushing conspiracy theories.
Quackery? He's been pushing literal quackery? I had no idea. Now I'm changing everything I think about Not gay. Babe, I swear to God, I'm not gay. I swear on my life, babe. Babe, I swear, babe. Babe. It's just the quackery has got me acting wackery. The show is so stupid. Let's go back to the quackery.
To steer clear of politics, but this really isn't about politics because this is somebody who has been, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who has been pushing quackery.
Yeah.
Who's been pushing lies,
So much
who's been
quackery.
pushing conspiracy theories. You've been talking to experts in the health community, the medical community.
Thank you for doing
preparing for him, RFK Jr., to be given some sort of role in health.
Okay, good.
What have
Thank
they
you.
said to you?
What have they said?
Well, you know, it's not often that the entire medical and public health community is going to be in lockstep on something, but they're pretty close on this. And
Yeah. Just like COVID. We're all agreeing that this is a good idea. The entire lockstep community, really? You asked every single doctor everywhere their thoughts on RFK Jr. You asked every doctor, every PA, every nurse practitioner. You went around to every single one of them and asked. You're a liar. Just saying. Coming from the fake news, that's rich. Quackery equals clinical trials with ducks instead of humans. Oh, amen to that. Yeah. Fauci's like, stop using ducks. Use beagle puppies. 9 out of 10 ducks agree. The entire thing. Remember when Rogan called out this Gupta guy? Yes. That was the best. That was one of the best things I've ever seen.
medical and public health community is going to be in lockstep on something, but they're pretty close on this in terms of their significant concerns.
Thank you.
Horror even. Somebody said to me today, I can't think of any single individual who'd be more damaging to public health than RFK.
I love when people read the stupidest lines. I just want to make sure I get this quote right. I can't think of a more damaging individual to public health. Isn't that pretty damning? Isn't that pretty damning? That's pretty damning, right? You guys are with me on how damning that is? Am I right? It's pretty damning.
Okay. Keep in mind, I think if the reporting's correct and the job is the Secretary of Health and Human Services,
It's like, bro, why
that
you lie?
comprises the CDC.
Yeah.
We just got through this pandemic. Comprises the FDA.
Wow.
Comprises the NIH. He's talked about wanting to basically strip funding for infectious diseases overall.
He's wanting to strip what? Wait, what? RFK is wanting to strip what? Quackery is when you convert beagles into ducks, right, Fauci? Yeah. I think RFK Jr. is only stripping for one person, and that's me. Love you, boo. He's literally stripping. He's basically strip funding infectious disease.
He's talked about wanting to basically strip funding for infectious diseases overall. Again, just coming out of this pandemic with concerns about other viruses and things out there. The challenge, I think, is that at the same time, there is this whole idea that we're not a very healthy country. We spend $4.5 trillion on healthcare, and we have some of the worst outcomes in the developed world. And our food supply and other things are partly to blame, things that he's talked about.
Okay.
So there's these kernels of agreement with regard to the medical establishment.
You're not allowed to agree. If you agree with that, you're agreeing with Nazism. What are you doing? What are you doing on CNN? You're ruining us. You're freaking ruining us. Funding for infectious diseases. I'm going RFK on this one. Yeah, me too.
And the public health establishment in particular. But then there's these other things like Caitlin was just talking about that they're not alternative views, they are false views. People often say, well, these are alternative views. They're not. People say, well, look, I think maybe vaccines could be linked to autism. Fair enough. That was an issue that came up, and it was studied in these large studies, global studies involving
Bill Gates.
Hundreds of thousands of kids who were followed for over a decade to see if there was in fact a link. Some of the studies actually showed that you were more likely to have autism if you were not vaccinated.
Really? So autism has nothing to do with it, not one thing. You're more likely to become. Wait. So like 200, 300 years ago, everybody was walking around autistic? What is happening? Colonels of agreement.
But the point being that
Gupta has zero credibility, yet he is being taken at his word. Why and how? Because he is still considered a COVID hero by the left. You know, they still think Dr. Fauci is just being wronged by Joe Rogan, white supremacist or something. You know, they're like, oh, they're doctors. They messed up. They're changed. These people went to school. They weren't captured or anything. Oh, God. I love this idea, too, of like, if RFK has a different view, they're false views. They're not altering different views. God. And you know this because you know literally everything there is to know in the science community. Is that right? I am the science. Remember, Dr. Fauci? I am the science.
If you were not vaccinated. But the point being that issues are raised, issues are studied, and yet they still keep coming up. And I think that's one of the big concerns. That's a metaphor, I think, for other things that people are concerned about with him.
Yes.
Dr. Sanjay Gupta, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Let's bring in our...
Thank you, Sanjay Guptis. Thank you, Sanjay Guptis. And let's remember our old DHSS. Some of my favorite moments came from pushing gender-affirming care. And to say that you're not captured by that is ridiculous.
I'm gonna come.
Don't do it, Donald. Let's hear our favorite excerpt from this person. Here we go.
So we really want to base our treatment and to affirm and to support and empower these youth, not to limit their participation in activities and sports, and even limit their ability to get gender affirmation treatment in their state.
Holy sh! What the frick, dude? Yeah, we need more dudes playing female sports. I'm the HSH. I'm HSS. I'm HSS. I want the Hulk for press secretary. Yeah, me too. Remember when doctors told us 8 to 10 slices of bread a day was part of a healthy diet? No, I don't remember that. But if that's a thing, that is ridiculous. I remember when, like, you know, like commercials, doctors would push like cereal in the morning as a great healthy way to start your day. Sugar in the morning. And you know what, folks? Don't just take your sugar Kellogg's. Put 2 scoops of sugar on top of it, because that sugar is good. That sugar is really, really good. Admiral Rachel L. Levine, we're gonna miss you. What are you gonna do with your life, huh? Probably go on MSNBC. You can be the new doctor resident, pushing your gender-affirming care on every child known to mankind. Because you know what? If you're in the LGBTQ flag, you're more special than straight people. Sorry, straight people, you guys suck. You're boring. And it's way cooler to be a part of the flag. Right, Rachel Levine? Right? And, welcome in our new HSS appointee. Yes, he's gonna get confirmed. Matt Gaetz might not get confirmed, and they'll just shove him in and he can do 2 years. But this guy will. Because I am confirmed, I am attracted. Not sexual, I swear. Babe, I swear. It's not like that. No, I'm not gay. Maybe just a little bit. We're all a little gay deep down inside. And you know what? I would go gay for RFK. Gay for RFK, gay for RFK, gay for RFK. Don't forget to drink your Ovaltine. He is a beefcake. The food pyramid with the eye, the Freemason. A wink, a wink. How dare you? How dare you? Oh my God, we should listen to Amaral. Dude, the Amaral rocks. His eyes are up there. Yeah, I know. What eyes? You mean these two? Look how hard those nipples are. It's freezing out there, isn't it? Oh my God. I love that he's wearing like jeans too. It's always like old dudes. Whenever I go to the gym, like I always see like old dudes with jeans on. I'm just coming in for a mid-lunch workout. It's the 80s. We all wore jeans and worked out. Usually they were cutoffs because we were straight. Gates confirmed is bad news for them. We'll see if he gets confirmed. I think they're going to push him through. So there's a thing that I was reading about with Gates and stuff like that, that you can just, through recess or something, that he can just go in and work for 2 years and then get appointed. But if he gets appointed, he can do it for all 4 years. And so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of people that do not like Gates in the Republican Party. So we'll see if they try to put him up for that. Where'd you get that shirt? I have one. Never gonna tell you. You can never give your sources, but I'm sure you could figure it out. Sally Jess Raphael, she really opens up your eyes. What? What? We'll see if Gates gets confirmed. I hope so. I hope the Republicans, put bygones be bygones, but also there is a lot of sketchy stuff. I don't really know what to think about that whole Gates and 17-year-old thing. I know it hasn't been proven, but that is weird. And there's like all those reports of like other senators saying he was like bragging about it, but I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't trust politicians. And you know what, at this point, I just need somebody to go in and do a job. It's just like, it's gotten so bad that I'm just like, somebody get in there and do something. Somebody make my life better. Even if it's the devil himself. Oh my God, I knew you would say that. I knew you would say that. You're sick. Yeah, stream Mike Tyson versus Jake. Are you an idiot? It's on tomorrow night. Yeah. I'm gonna stream Mike Tyson and Jake and just get sued or get my channel taken down. That would be genius. Bro's getting canceled. Wait, who's getting canceled? Yes, it's tomorrow, not now. Okay, here we go. This is huge news coming out that I'm excited about. Nancy Pelosi has filed for re-election. Holy. 84 years old, still filing for re-election at 84 years old. But I love the Nancy Pelosi. I love her. Nancy Pelosi said, "I'll run even if I'm dead. Try and stop me, baby. I'm drunk." I feel like this is when you know you hate your home life so much. You're just like, I don't care how old I am. I'm not going home to hang out with my husband, Mr. Pelosi, and his drug-fueled fun rendezvous with bros. I am not going home to hang out with him. No chance. Not now, not never, not today. Still, she's hot. She is still hot. She is super, super hot. 84 years old. Nancy Pelosi, is that her address? Thanks for doxing yourself. What? Let's call her. Let's call Nancy Pelosi, shall we? Let's see what she's up to. Let's call her office. Let's congratulate her on the filing for re-election. Let's call Nancy Pelosi. Let's see how she's doing. Let's check her out. Let's call Nancy.
Thank you for calling the office of Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi.
No
we
problem.
value hearing from you. To listen to this menu in English, please stay on the line. Para español, presione 5. If you would like to voice your opinion, share feedback, or pass along a personal story to Congresswoman Pelosi, please press 1. Thank you for calling the office of Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi. Please leave your name and number, and we will return your call as soon as possible.
Nancy, hey babe. Just saw you filed for re-election. I'm a huge fan of that. You're 84 years old and you're just getting started, honey. And you look good too. Would love a call back. I've been calling you nonstop for years on end. I've been trying to figure out how you've been making that money. Look, I'm broke. I'm in this Biden economy. I'm trying to schedule a time for an interview, girl. I know you got the secrets. I just want to find out like about the Biden thing. I want to know how you make your money. I want to know if the reason you're filing for re-election is because you don't want to stay home with your husband, which I get. Look, I'm 95 years old and I'm still working. And I'll never stop working because the idea of being home with my kids and my wife sounds absolutely
miserable. I'm not kidding, it sounds terrible. Nancy, call me back. Love you, boo. Also, you look good for your age. No jokey. Bye-bye.
I seriously hope she calls me. She'll never call me. They never call me back. I never get callbacks from the people I call. It makes me so sad. I just want to congratulate her. Those tits won't quit. Okay, that's funny. God, you freaking got me, dude. Those tits won't quit. Shout out to Rumble Chat. Don't fall asleep, Watchmen. Why fall asleep when you could stay up all night? Let's party. What time is it? Where are you at, Watchmen? Are you like on the East Coast or something? It's like it's 8:30 at night. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. Who ordered the naughty Nancy doll? I don't know. Is that a thing? I do fear for that day that like sex dolls, people are just gonna be ordering those. They're just like, you know what? I'm gonna have my doll look exactly like my favorite content creator, Derek O'Shea. You're like, Derek, I got your doll, bro. And I'm like, oh God, please put that away. The Capitol Clinic is the only place she can get her special injections. Yeah, what are her injections? I was gonna read this article, like I just pulled this up, when in reality, I wrote this myself. Okay. Yeah, we know. I feel like I have to say that every time I write like a really outlandish headline, just for YouTube. Attention, YouTube. 90% of this show is a joke. Derek O'Shea body pillows coming soon. Oh God. Gross, dude. You don't want that. Trust me, swell. You don't want that. As much as I don't want this. A crazy woman took over the internet by storm today and decided to climb on top of an electrical thingy bobber and perform an act. Whose wife is this? Okay, I'm gonna let you guys know what's going on. Okay, this is in Utah today. Oh my God, dude. The way you work in that rope, girl. What is happening, dude? Get down. Donald Trump's their president. I'm not excited about that, okay? Do you think that this guy that's just like, why don't you come on down? Yeah, stay up there. Let's go ahead and stay up there. Go ahead and keep yourself up there. Yeah, take your time. And there's a guy in the back. What is this guy doing? I'm just watching, dude. I'm checking out the scenes. I'm helping. I swear to God, I'm helping, dude. You're like, you're not doing anything. You're just being a creeper. This guy's at least close. Oh, shoot. She's going to fall. Oh, she fell in. She went in the bucket. I salute you. Thank you for being the crazy woman on the internet today. And you get an award for being absolutely psychotic. And soon to be my future wife. Come on down. They told me the Derek doll would take 3 months to just get the hair right. Ooh. The Mormons are acting up again, I know. Yeah, the Mormons, that's her. She just had her first sip of alcohol. I remember my first beer. Cherry 2000. I don't even know what that means. What's Cherry 2000? I really loved calling Nancy Pelosi. I wish we need to call these people more often. They're fun to talk to. They're fun to talk to on the internet. Okay, for those that don't know, so on Friday night, this Friday, Jake Paul will be fighting Mike Tyson. Tell me in the chat who you're rooting for. Obviously, if you're going for Jake Paul, you're literally the worst person on earth. Everybody wants Jake Paul to die in this fight, like lose the fight. Okay, you're calling for violence. Jake Paul will be fighting 58-year-old Mike Tyson. And I think the funniest thing was this. Mike Tyson did this interview with this child today, and I don't think this kid was ready for this. This kid was not ready for this sort of answer. This sort of deep, depressing answer that is going to form her life for the rest of her life. She asked him about legacy. Watch this.
Well, in your return to the ring for this fight, you are setting a monumental opportunity for kids my age to see the legend, Mike Tyson, in the ring for the first time. What type of legacy would you like to leave behind when it's all said and done?
Well, I don't know. I don't believe in the word legacy. I just think that's another word for ego. That's just some word everybody grabbed onto. Now it's used every 5 seconds. It means absolutely nothing to me. I'm just passing through. I'm going to die, and it's going to be over. Who cares about legacy after that? What a big ego. So I'm going to die. I want people to think that I'm this, I'm great. No, we're nothing. We're just dead. We're dust. We're absolutely nothing. Our legacy is nothing.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. That is something that I have not heard before, someone say that as an answer.
Can you really imagine somebody saying, I want my legacy to be this way when you're dead? You think somebody really wants to think about you? I want people to think about me when I'm gone. Who the fuck cares about me when I'm gone?
Yeah, I don't think about legacy. She's like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Well, your time is to grow up now. If you don't start living your life, then you gonna get on. What's your favorite thing in life? What do you enjoy most about life? Life is about suffering. If you ain't suffering, you ain't living life. And if you're not living the grind and suffering every single day, and your life feel like it sucks, then you in the wrong place. This is so based. I love. She was not ready for these hard truths today. She's like, what kind of legacy do you want to live? I don't believe in that, girl. You're going to die and no one cares. Oh, it's the best. Rooting for Mike, but it's going to be sad. He shouldn't have done this. I am nervous about this fight, too. God, if he loses, I want to watch it tomorrow night on Netflix. I wish I could stream it. If I could stream that fight, I would do that in a second. I don't know who the dude on Twitch texting, chatting in. Stream the fight. Yeah, sure. Rooting for Mike. It's going to be sad. Melanie Griffin. That's what 40 years of CTE and shoots do to a man. 100%. This girl's like 12 years old and she just got like the biggest dump of real talk she's ever heard. Watching the crazy lady on the wires was like playing in my head was 50,000 unstoppable watts by Clutch. Dude, I haven't heard Clutch in a minute. I think I went to a Clutch concert one time and it was like literally just 50-year-old men, divorcees. I think it was fun though. 40 years of shrooms, DMT, and CTE did that to a man. Give up on your dreams, girl. I know that's literally what he said to her. It's like, if you ain't giving up on your dreams, then you ain't living, girl. Because the dreams are fleeting thoughts. Dreams at the end of the day are just false realities. They're just fantasies. They're not real things. They're not real for real people. Stop dreaming and start living. You know what I'm saying? Just live your life as a dream. You know what I'm saying? You're like, okay, I'm 12 years old. I don't know what the frick's going on, dude. I don't know. My teacher said I'm a snowflake or something. I'm unique. I'm trying to figure out this whole thing, dude. Relax. I'm 12 years old. I'm a content creator. Her 5 minutes of fame shattered, quit journalism. I know, this poor girl. She's like shattered. She's still at home, just like, wait, so we're not supposed to care about legacy anymore? I'm just over here caring about my legacy, and Mike Tyson's telling me not to care about my legacy. I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing my best. Paul will drop the first round. He's never felt heavier weight He's never felt heavy weight power before. That's what I'm hoping, Rock. 1984. Shout out to 1984. I'm hoping Mike Tyson hits him a few times, like right in the abdomen, and he just takes his breath away, and then he just goes to work on his head. That's what I'm hoping happens. That's what I'm freaking hoping happens. But I know Jake Paul supposedly has pretty good power too. I'm nervous. It just better not be over in like 10 seconds. Like if Jake Paul just goes in there and knocks him out, I'm gonna cry. You haven't seen a grown man cry. 5D chess. Mike knows his fight will destroy his legacy. That's true. That is the hope for me too as well. Mike's ego is, I know he's like that. I don't care about my ego. Like, yeah, you do a little bit. If you're 58 years old and you're fighting a young kid, you care about your ego. Okay, let's be real. You care about legacy. I know you just said that, girl. Like, listen, girl, I don't care about. Like, don't put the excuses in now. You care about this stuff. You care about this stuff. Derek, game over, man. Bill Paxton. What did Bill Paxton do? I'm excited about this fight, though. I hope Paul gets rocked. He's just due for it. He's due for a rocking and a socking. If he wants to take his fight game seriously, he needs to fight somebody real. And I know these are all real fighters. I get it. But I kind of respect that gimmick a little bit too. Of like, it's like what's Andy Kaufman, when Andy Kaufman was wrestling women and everyone was like freaking out and pissed off at him and stuff like that. It's kind of the same essence of that. There's a lot of comedy in what Jake Paul's doing. Ginger tears. Yeah, them ginger tears don't taste so good, man. If you have them ginger tears, it ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it. What time is that fight? What time is the fight tomorrow night? It's probably like 2 a.m. Time is the Jake Paul fight. Why can't I just tell you the exact time? Why do you have to click things? Does anybody know what time the fight is tomorrow? 8 p.m. Eastern. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. There's a ton of people on this card too. Wait, what happens here? What?
I didn't even feel it. He's angry. He's an angry little elf. Mike Tyson, I thought that was a cute slap, buddy, but tomorrow you're getting knocked the fuck out. I'm fucking him up, Ariel. I'm fucking him up. He hits like a bitch. It's personal now. It's personal now. He must die.
Oh my God. I thought the Paul brothers were white island boys. Dude, the island boys are so nasty. Oh, he did hit him. Yes. Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Why did he started all low? Well, Mike Tyson was like, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, perfect. You had the right height for me. Did you know Matt Gaetz was on The View before? I think I remember that a long time ago. Fight will be an ass whooping time. I hope so. Oh my gosh. I love that he slapped him. That was a weak slap. Good. That was like the one thing I didn't want to happen. He like slaps him and then he like hurts him too bad and where he has to quit or something. Oh, Jake. At the end of the day, you're still fighting a 58-year-old man, dude. 58, and he's going to get hit in the head. Like, I'm not even close to that. And I'm like, I don't want to get hit in the head. I've been in fights, and being in a fight sucks. It ain't fun being in a fight. Get hit in the face. That shit sucks. Dude, it's easy on Rolly's brother. Oh, dude. I know. Jake Paul got real big real quick. He got real big, and his brother did too. Preparation H for comfort. yeah, them roids are real. All right, guys, I've had so much fun streaming with you guys tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope this hour-long stream is exactly what the doctor ordered, not like Biden's HSS. But hopefully it was more like this. Hopefully the stream was more like this. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. Come hang out with us. Live stream. We'll see what I'm going to talk about. Backgates on The View was hilarious. Maybe I'll have to look that up just for funsies. Have a great night, guys. I appreciate you guys for being here. Drop a like on this video if you don't mind. It helps the algorithms out, or share this on social media platforms. It's the only way it grows, through power of people like you. But Valerie, Disco Puss, Jesse, Watchman, Swill, Rocket, Dixie. Let me see all these. Kristen, Valerie. Shout out to Rumble Chat as well. The moon is filled with chowder. That's a great name. I just want to get everyone. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are awesome. Derek, have a good night. Thank you so much. 9 a.m. Be there or be